Yeah, yeah, one. Saints and sinners walking both lines steady. Half hood, half holy, my soul ain't ready. Burn the kush like incense in the back pew. Reciting psalms, planting seeds that grew. Half hood, half holy, yeah, the struggle real. Got the block on my back, but my heart gon' heal. Tug of war with my spirit, never stand still. Walking with the word, trying to climb this hill. Sir Talton J, scriptures in my rhyme pack. Proverbs and pre-rolls, ain't no turning back. Taught the youngest James 1:22. Hear the word and be about it, let it shape you. Ephesians open, fighting flesh with the truth. Rolling with wisdom that I hand out in the booth. Your boy Peaks preaching steady truth to the youth. Black effect vibes, we connect for the proof. Duel with the devil, I'm clutching God's plan. From hammers on the waist to his book in my hand. Weed smoke rise, call it prayers to the sky. Steady chasing light while the shadows asking why. Half hood, half holy, yeah, the struggle real. Got the block on my back, but my heart gon' heal. Tug of war with my spirit, never stand still. Walking with the word, trying to climb this hill.
Half hood, half holy isn't just about the grind or the gospel. It's about the black culture. It's about rising, it's about thriving and inspiring. From music that teaches, fashion that tells stories, sports that elevate, to entrepreneurship that empowers. There's always a duality of hustle and hope, struggle and triumph. All right, y'all, welcome back to Half Hood, Half Holy. Let's talk about the rise of black culture and the foundation that it laid for music and influence. Hip-hop, it just didn't stay in our neighborhoods, man. It literally shaped the whole world.
Did, man, if you think about it, like, it started as a voice for the voiceless, like in the hoods or whatever like that, and you know, people throwing parties and stuff, and it just morphed into something beautiful. So now it's in every sneaker commercial, the way people talk, the way people dress, sports, everything.
I mean, shit, it's the fashion, man. It's the way we talk. It's our slang. It's the way we do business, the way we think about politics, and the way the world is run. Like nowadays, you see different cultures breakdancing, right? That started in America, in New York, to be exact. Right? But now it's in Japan, it's in Africa, it's in China. I mean, we pushing the culture forward, man.
Yeah, you're right, man. Hip hop kind of gave, you know, people permission all around the world to tell their truths, you know, and have their views and stuff like that. And it's all in the way of how they dress and stuff like that. Because you might have somebody in like Romania that's hip hop as hell, you know, just like you got somebody in Atlanta, GA that's hip hop. So
yeah,
hey, it's all around the world now, you know. So yeah, hey, but what you think of it as a business though?
As a business, I mean,
yes,
you got to think about it. We got examples of business and hip hop being intertwined. We got great examples of that when you think about the Hoves, the Jay-Z's, you know what I'm saying, the Rihannas, the Kanyes. You know, all of those people started out in music and hip hop, and they integrated into fashion and other lines of business. I mean, it's a generational wealth blueprint.
Yeah, it is. But I think a lot of people don't give this person props. But let me tell you, one of the first people out here that was doing that to me, and I can see, and I've been around a long time, and that's Russell Simmons, bro.
Yeah,
it's pretty much like people got the blueprint from him. He was one of the first to have like the sneaker deals, the clothing deal with Fat Farm and his wife joint. I have to get back to it. I can't think of it off my head, but you know, like he was the first one to have like liquor deals. You know what I mean? Like, and it all started from that. And people like the Jay-Z's and the 50 Cents and the Sean Puffy Combs, they took after that. You know what I mean?
The Dr. Dre's, the Diddy's, the Rihannas. Shoot, they all
like imagine like big money. Imagine like Dr. Dre with the Beats headphones.
And
I know that was
that was
a while ago news.
Yeah, but that was a $3 billion deal though.
Yes,
$3 billion. That was back in 2014.
2014, and it's still big. You know why I say that deal's still big, bro? Because you could walk in Walmart today and them Beats headphones still gonna be $175.
Yeah.
They ain't went down none.
And I wouldn't doubt that in some way, shape, or form, Dr. Dre still has equity in that company somewhere.
Of course he do.
So, but they could have orchestrated that deal to where, hey, this is a clean cut and dry. We're gonna give you this $3 billion and you have nothing to do with Beats by Dre anymore.
Yeah. But I'm quite sure, man, the way how they smart like that in business, I'm quite sure he probably, still got something to do with it.
Yeah.
I would.
I feel it. But hey, okay, let's talk about Riri though, because Riri right now she's worth about $2 billion.
Hey, Riri.
Between Savage, Fenty Beauty, and then like her music catalog, her tours, like she making that bank.
Man, Riri, let me borrow $1.
But hey, her lingerie line alone, pretty much took over the game, bro. Like she had music events that was structured around her Savage X Fenty
line.
Have you ever seen one of those concert videos?
Yes, I have, bro.
Hey, come on, and it's sexy.
Yes, I can say, boy, she got some nice women
But
in there,
hey, them ladies look good, bro.
Yes, they do.
They look good. But
hey, bro, you know what? You could get $1 from Rihanna and be rich. You know that?
What you mean?
If you get $1 from her, what way can you be rich if she give you $1?
What you mean?
If she give you $1, she be like, "Hey, check out. Here's $1."
Oh yeah.
But you
gotta get.
You think you could be rich?
You gotta get.
Oh, okay. That's where I was going. That's the
something
only way you could be rich.
Yeah, because you can't
If
just
she
say
sign it.
it's from Rihanna and people gonna be like, give you money for it,
bro. She'll have to sign it. If she give you $1 bill and sign it,
and get a picture with her, bro.
And get a picture with her, bro. Man, you know that $1 bill will be worth like about 50 grand overnight. That's crazy.
For real. Hey, all I'm saying is you got some artists out there that they ain't just spitting bars, you know what I'm saying? They building empires.
Empire.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's half hood right there and that's half holy.
Yeah, it is.
It is, man.
Who else you got?
Let's talk about 50.
It's 50.
Okay, 50.
I mean, hey, 50 got a lot going on right now. You know what I'm saying? From production to alcohol to business venues. I mean, to
he bought up like all the land in Streetport.
Right. I mean,
big shot.
What don't he got going on?
Yeah, man. The TV shows is banging too.
Yeah, I mean, even if people don't like 50, they gotta respect the fact that he in the game, and all the way in the game, in every aspect, from TV to beverages to video games. I think he published books. He got investments, brand endorsements, like, you know what I'm saying. Wow. And that's not even trying to glaze the man. This is just facts.
Yeah, it's just facts.
He's one of the best examples of rapper turn hustle. You know what I'm saying? A rapper turn that hustle into business. All the way from G Unit Records back in like 2003. You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget he put on Lloyd Banks, Young Buck, Tony Yayo. Those are some artists that we know of today. They had the G Unit clothing line.
Oof.
Right? The vitamin water that he sold for what, like $4 billion?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Cola boy, that.
Yeah. He got a champagne. Le Chemin du Roi or something like that. That's what it's called. Or at least he was part owner. And he probably sold out of that too. Like he know how to be. He know how to raise money.
Yeah, Sorry Spirit.
Yeah, you get in the company when it's in the dirt because of his name. He gonna rise the stock of that and then sell it.
Sell it. Yep.
That's crazy. And if you want me to stay endorsing it, pay me more.
Yeah. That's wild.
So yeah, 50 got. We can talk about 50 for a minute because he got so many things he did. I mean, we ain't even talked about TV. We ain't talked about all the different movies that he's in. You know what I'm saying? You got the Get Rich or Die Trying, which was the movie that came out and kind of put him on the scene when it came to acting.
On the scene, and then now he got the Street Fighter movie coming up. I seen the little promo.
Well, he's supposed to be Balrog. He's supposed to be Balrog.
Balrog, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hey, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fresh, bro.
Yeah, even remember he had a video game called Bulletproof.
Damn sure did.
You know what I'm saying?
Our brother, Floyd the Locksmith, he did a beat for one of the songs off the video game soundtrack.
Yeah. So yeah,
sure did.
Man, it's a lot, man. We could talk about 50 for a minute, but let's move on to some other stuff. Now, I mean, we can or we cannot talk about Diddy, but regardless of what he got going on personally, like Diddy left a stamp on the game when it came to the business.
Yes, he did.
I mean, from Bad Boy Records to Ciroc, Sean John. Come on, man. He had a lot going on.
He had a lot going on, and people don't want to say that everybody was at them Diddy parties, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was the one that threw the parties,
Yeah,
if he was going to have a party, yeah, it was what it was,
he
man.
went to jail because somebody said he was at the party. If he was at the party, he was in at that time.
And by the way, he did get acquitted on most of the serious charges. So all y'all haters, man, get back.
Yeah, but at the same time, hey, that's the half hood version, and that's your boy Pizza.
The half holy version is
no.
Diddy, come on, man.
Let me tell him what the half holy version is, because you just spoke on the hood version. All right. So the half holy version of this is, hey, we want everybody to be safe and respectful here in this world, and anything that you don't want to partake in, that you're forcefully put into. I mean, hey, may God be with you, because that is wrong. But
yes,
hey, let's not get into the politics of that one, bro. But hey, check this out though. Let's move on a little bit. Let's talk about black excellence in sports. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So of course, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna go ahead and give some shout outs to a few people like Michael Jordan, of course, the GOAT. Let's talk about
LeBron James,
of course. Let's talk about Serena Williams. Let's talk about Mike Vick.
Tiger Woods, y'all.
Let's talk about Tiger Woods. Let's talk about Ronald Cunningham. Let's talk about
Sha'Carri Richardson.
Let's talk about Patrick Ewing. Let's talk about we can go all day with black athletes, because pretty much black athletes run sports in most sports.
Yeah, now the young ones are making noise now.
Yeah,
I'm liking it.
Yeah, they are, man. They are. But it's just so many different ways that the black culture has influenced life in general, man. I mean, even down to like the TV that we watch, right? If you think about the producers on some of these shows, most of them are black. A lot of them are black. I'm not saying that they're all black. I'm not saying that the best ones are black. All I'm saying is that there are some shows that have such a variety of casting, you wouldn't know that the producer of this show is a black woman or a black man, because it's so diverse and it's so well put together. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only producer I can think of that you can off top tell who produced this movie is Tyler Perry. I almost feel like there's not a movie that Tyler Perry can produce that I can't see it right off top being a Tyler Perry movie.
Like within the first 5 minutes of you watching the film.
Yeah, within the first 5 minutes, I know if it's a Tyler Perry production, it's going to be something that's going to give it away. Whether it's the casting, whether it's the scripting, whether it's the way the movie comes on or the show comes on, the font of the letter, anything, man. It can be anything, but it's going to be a similarity that ties him to everything that he produces. And I don't know if that's a good thing.
You're right, man.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
Hey, man, it's a good thing to me, cause boy, he got something on his hands right now,
Yeah, but see, I know Tyler Perry got just as many haters as he does, supporters. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people won't even give Tyler Perry movie a chance because they associate it with bad acting or bad casting. Mm-hmm. It ain't never really the script. The script is always good. I think Tyler Perry scripts are some of the best in black culture, actually, for as the scripting goes. Now, sometimes, other things are at question. And I think when people question those...
Yeah, sometimes with the acting, too, because he might have fresh new actors, up-and-coming actors.
And not taking anything from them. But I feel like...
No, it ain't.
I don't know. It's just something that... There's something... Something...
I think the reason why he adds the veterans in there to kind of give it a throw-off dynamic, or can I?
Yeah, so there's actually some professional acting in there, and it kind of levels it out.
And then some faces or some names that you might know already as vets or whatever, but add the new people in there. But it's stuff pretty cool.
Yeah,
I mean, I like it.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it definitely got some things that keep you on the edge of your seat, man.
Yes, sir. Big shots to Taylor Polidor Williams. Love you, girl.
Yeah,
Kimmy from Beauty and the Flag.
Yeah, which that show is good. That show is very good.
Yes, it is.
It is. That's great.
Yes,
amazing scripting. So whoever wrote scripting on that, let's give them a round of applause, please.
And I like I don't know her real name, Mallory. I like Mallory too. Mallory, she tough, boy. Tough.
Yeah. I mean,
Eddie Morgan.
I like the casting. I like the casting on the show. The casting is good. I mean, they can tighten up just a little bit on certain characters when it comes to acting, but hey, that's neither here or there. But still, great production. Great production. Now, like when it comes to black culture, though, like there's other media platforms that broadcast us, broadcast our stories,
Yeah. Okay. What you think about podcast platforms as in black culture?
I think that there is a plethora of them. I do.
Who you think are some of the leaders in the podcast game?
It depends on the topic of podcast, because there's so many different divisions of podcasts that don't run together. Like some people talk about hip hop, and some people talk about women's problems and issues. Some talk about sex. Some talk about gangster shit. Like some talk about God and positivity, and as we talk about half hood, half holy, kind of blending both worlds together when it comes to living holy and following Jesus, and also staying true to the essence of what hip hop is and telling the truth of what we see. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of different divisions when it comes to podcasting.
Yeah, it is.
So I mean, what do you think? Like, what do you think when it comes to black podcast leaders in the game? Like, you got Charlemagne for instance. He's probably one of the most popular, if not the most popular, personality on radio, and he also has a podcast, The Brilliant Idiots. So he's one that I say has a huge influence, along with probably Joe Budden.
Yeah, I was finna say Joey.
Van Lathan,
Gillian Wallow,
but you got Van Lathan too, because people listen to, like I say, it's different levels. You got Van Lathan, Charlemagne the God. Like I would kind of not necessarily put them on the same level, but when it comes to the different things that they will discuss on a podcast, it's somewhat similar.
Mainly politics, though.
Yeah, but I mean, Van Lathan, he talk about different things, man. Politics, social justice, education, the culture. Charlemagne, he mainly talk more about like mental health, pop culture, you know what I'm saying? And interviews with like artists and public figures, things like that. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, and he used humor a lot too. Van Lathan, he don't really use a whole lot of humor. Yeah, he in those conversations that most people ain't really trying to talk about. He challenged mainstream narratives on black people.
What you think about Gillian Wallow?
I like Gillian Wallow. I think they bring a nice balance of half hood, half holy too. You know what I'm saying? Because Wallow, for instance, like he's so firm in the way he approaches things, that I think that makes that podcast interesting. He holds everybody accountable, and you know what I'm saying, like he
including himself. That's
including
what
himself.
I like about.
That's what I like about Wallow.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
That's what I like about.
He
Wallow.
pretty much is the reason why I really like them. Like, if you don't really look at him as an inspiration, then something is pretty much wrong with you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. He's very inspiring.
Yeah, 20 years in the box, straight in the box. Shh. And then get out and tell your story and grow from it, and shh. Boy, too many people could do that, bro.
Yeah. I mean, okay, now speaking of podcast space right now, okay, you got Joe and Jada. You got to mention them because they're doing their thing right now. There's a lot that they got going on. So, yeah. So the podcast space. I mean, now that's music. They ain't necessarily black culture, but that is music in general. And like, you know, when they talk about different stories in hip hop history that they've experienced and things they know, they've been in the game for 20 plus years, so they got lots of stories and lots of connections. So, you know, it's kind of easy for them to get on that story tip. Yeah, yeah.
I said Joey with that capping. No Fat Joe will tell a cap story in a minute, boy. If Jadakiss be calling him out on it, it'd be funny.
Yeah, they definitely got a chemistry though, man. So I give them that. Mm-hmm. I give them that. But like, when it comes to black fashion, man, what do you think about that? Like, is that something that's imposing the game right now?
Nope.
The culture?
Nope.
No? You don't think it's any black designers that's out there right now that's really stepping on?
I mean, it is some out there, but not like. I mean, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Really think about it.
I mean,
come on, bro.
What? Okay, so right now, what you got? Off-White. Off-White is created by a black designer.
Okay, he popping.
Yeah.
Virgin.
Yeah. Let's see who else that actually created something from the ground up. Can you think of anybody?
Right now, no.
No?
Not far as black designers. Now, if you want to talk about back in the day, I mean, I could go there, but
you know,
no.
We did meet a black designer at the podcast festival. Damn, what was his name?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like a popping designer, like not nobody up and coming, bro.
Well, okay, not up and coming. Somebody that's just popping right now.
Popping, Balenciaga, Italians.
Yeah.
Gucci, Italians. Louis Vuitton, Italians.
Okay.
You name one. Come on, bro. Name me one.
That's popping.
Name me one that's hot right now. Now, I ain't talking about artist merch. I'm talking about just a design label that's really popping. The closest one or the closest thing might come to branding deals, far as like Travis Scott got the Jordans. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah,
that's a branding deal.
Yeah, that's different.
That's different, bro. It's not one designer. But back in the day, you had many. You had Maurice Malone. You had Carl Kanai.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You had Mark Echo. You see what I'm saying? All from the urban culture. You had Fat Farm.
Yep. I remember all
Apple
that.
Bottoms.
Yeah, I agree.
But you name me one now in 2025. Name me one.
I really can't name one, honestly.
And we need to ask our audience because somebody need to put me on because I don't know if it was one out there. Okay, I ain't talking about like there we go again. Clips is hot right now, right?
Right.
They just did a branding deal with Carhartt, but Carhartt is a white-owned company.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Supreme is hot out here in these streets. In the black culture, but Supreme is ran by a bunch of white boys. The founders are white boys. There's nothing against that. I'm not, you know what I mean? Not at all. But I'm just saying, like, come on, truly.
Yeah, I know. I feel you.
Sean John, where's the Sean Johns of the world?
Well, but thing about that company, right? Companies like Sean John. I ain't even gonna say companies, but clothing lines like Sean John, right? You can find Sean John within the last, say, 10 years on a clearance rack, right? And let me tell you why. I feel like the designing fell off somewhat. Not meaning that they didn't come up with new designs, but the new designs didn't make it to certain geographical areas.
Markets, yeah.
Different markets. You know what I'm saying? So if they created some Sean John and put it in Paris and kept it in New York, and it never came to Atlanta, or it never came to any, you know what I'm saying, areas down south, then of course the only Sean John that we have is what they now consider discount merchandise, and they're selling it off wholesale to stores like Macy's, Belks, City Trends. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
that's why you can go to City Trends and find a Sean John shirt. So
this the craziest
like
shit in the world, though. This is the craziest shit I be thinking sometime in the world. We talking about fashion, right? They damn near ain't shit that you wear that's owned by a black person. They still control the narrative.
Like even down to the shirt that I got on right now. I think this is Japanese.
Yeah.
It's Pink Dolphin.
I mean, and there's brands out there that I love. I mean, I love Nikes. I love it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I rock. That's my A1 go-to tennis shoe. But that shit is ran not by no black man. Now, he might have a black man on the board. Yeah, of course. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know William Wesley and all of them, you know, all them fellas, you know, they been on the boards and stuff, like, but I'm just on outright, bro. Kanye was the closest one, but then it still was owned by Adidas.
Yeah. I mean, they wouldn't been able to take it back from them if it wasn't like already owned by them. I don't think.
Hey man, what happened to Big Baller Brand?
Big Baller Brand was never really owned though, for I'm concerned. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
they're saying. But yeah, nah.
But we need to get back to that. Like, you know, like the car canards of the world. I got me a car canard shirt in the and I ordered it. It's straight from Car Canard too. Yeah, because we was having a '90s party and I wanted a damn, you know. But that's what you ain't gonna find nothing like that today.
Right.
That's crazy. That is just a true statement. It's crazy and it's sad that it's true, but hip hop fashion is not black. That's crazy.
It's not what it used to be.
Yes.
Not what it used to be. But hey, at the same time, you know, kind of segueing back to why we here, man, we talking about our influence on the culture overall. You know, so just not just designers, you know, producers, DJs, dancers, choreographers. But I know DJs is a very touchy subject sometimes. Like the difference between a real DJ and somebody that's just playing songs. Can you break that down for me, Pete? You're a DJ yourself, so give me some insight.
A real DJ is somebody that know tempos of records, you know, BPMs, that cuts, that could blend, that could transition. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's a real DJ to me. That come from basically that school of turntables, or even if you come from the school of like joggers or boards, like just to know the technical, you know, because you do have DJs that came out that uses nothing but, you know, the boards and stuff like that, but it's just having a technical skill. You can't just sit here and play a song, have a playlist, and just play another song after that song, play another song, and call yourself a DJ.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to blend, if you don't know how to transition, if you don't know how to, you know, scratch, if you don't know how to do these things, then you're not a DJ, a disc jockey.
So let me ask you this. How do you feel about the change from like vinyl to digital?
It's cool. You know, with the Serato and all of that, it's cool, but like, you know, a lot of DJs still to this day, like I use Serato, but I got vinyl also. I got vinyl and it feels like the real record and everything, but it just runs it through the computer program. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm not on the old analog, it's just running through the computer program. And that's what most DJs use anyway, to this day. You know, 85 to 90% that's DJing in a club setting, live concert setting, anything. Most of the time, they're going to use Serato.
So let me ask you this: is there a difference between a producer and a DJ?
It is.
Okay.
But most producers come from the DJ background.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
Like, but it's a difference. You could be a producer sometime and don't know how to DJ, don't know how to control a crowd. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, but most of the best producers per se, I would say, come from a DJ background. Like Dr. Dre was a DJ, Dr. Dre, before he became the producer that produced all the hits. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if you talk about old school, somebody new school, Metro Boomin is a DJ. You understand? He could go to the club and DJ.
Right.
You know, used to DJ at Magic City and places like that. DJ Mustard. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so, but it is a difference. You could be a producer.
Do you think most of these DJs grew up around music, or you think that's like something they kind of discovered later in their life?
A lot of times it be people introducing them to music early. Early.
Okay.
A lot of times, bro. And if not early, at least in your teen years. You know what I mean? You got to think about when you first start getting introduced to like hip hop or whatever. You know, if you could think back far enough, you was probably like 9, 10 years old at the bare minimum. If you could fix your brain to think, I could remember back when I was younger, and the furthest I probably could go back is probably like, so I was about 10 years old, like 86, 87, you know, my cousins and them having posters of LL Cool J on the wall, you know what I mean? And you looking like, who is this guy on your wall? You know, and you being young and you hearing these records and people playing these records in their cars riding by. So, you know, I say at a young age, you know, at least your teen years, you rarely hear of a producer coming out and being a producer and being like 30 years old and not being influenced by something.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah. I mean, speaking of, and you know, being influenced, like what you think is like the biggest obstacles somebody trying to be a DJ is gonna face now in the industry today?
Some of the biggest obstacles I would think is maybe competition factor.
Okay.
It's too many people out here calling themselves DJs that's not really DJs. So now, you know, you might have an opportunity to throw a party, but Joe Blow over here got it because he knew this youngster over here got it because he knew how to work the internet, or, you know, to connect to get this party or whatever. If you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like
versus back in the day, the only ones the DJs that was really getting the parties and stuff like that, it was the people that was really investing in equipment. You know what I mean? Like, you had to spend $1,200 on a Technique turntable, and you had to buy 2 of them. You know what I mean? So there's $2,400 right there back in the day. You know, plus your mixer is another $400 or $500, plus all your records or whatever like that. So if you was the only person in the neighborhood that could afford or buy that equipment and stuff like that, you was guaranteed the party because they knew, okay, Peak's got the equipment, so we gonna call him every time to throw the parties around town or whatever.
Man, you know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like there's a whole lot of game to be dropped when it comes to the DJing business. So,
yes, it is, bro.
You know, with you being a DJ, I mean, we'll definitely appreciate your insight, but I also think that we need to get insight from somebody that's actively being a DJ and somebody that has, you know, that experience today with different crowds and different genres of music.
Genres of music, yep.
Hey, with that said, give them something to relax to while we take this break. We'll holler at you. Half hood, half holy. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Half Hood, Half Holy. We got Shoota and Coach back in the building. Hey, yo, Shoota, real talk, man. I've been watching you since you came back from Jamaica, and I see you trying to do better, but it ain't easy out here, bro. How you feeling about this grind?
Man, check out, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's different, man. People, but man, you know what I mean? I'm focused, man. I just want to do better and not have the same mistakes, man.
See, that's exactly what I keep telling them, y'all. It's about consistency. You can't just show up, expect the streets and the music, and even yourself to give respect. You gotta earn it every day.
Yeah, man, I get that. I'm trying to balance it, just trying to stay true to my roots, but being grown, being smarter about moves I make. I can't just be hype no more, Gotta think about stuff, coach. Gotta think about it.
Yeah, see, that's growth, my dude. That's the half hood, half holy grind that we talking about. You got the hustle, but now you gotta start building the vision, young blood. Look, you remember when you almost slipped back in? I mean, that was the hood side. But the way you bounce back, that's the holy side.
Man, coach, I ain't trying to disappoint you, man. You see what I mean? Like, every choice I make now, I gotta have a purpose. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I can't just flex. See, what we talking about is moves, music, mindset, all that, bro. All that.
All of it, Shoota? Hey, that's how you level up, man. The streets, the studio, and soul. Half hood, half holy, remember? Alright, Shoota. Now that we in the studio, it ain't just about music. See, this space, it's about thinking. It's about planning and reflecting. You feel that?
Yeah, coach, man, it's different, man. Being in here, makes you think about the past things where I messed up at, man. Like, like falling in love with that girl in Jamaica. What was her name? Amira.
Hey, Shoota, real talk.
Man, she was in the past, man. She was in the past, man.
Hey, everybody got a way to carry, man. But the way you handle it now, that's what counts. I mean, I seen you push yourself ever since you got back from Jamaica. Hey, that's growth.
Facts. Half hood ain't just a struggle, man. Half holy is how you move forward. Every step you take now shows resilience, and that's what it looks like.
Exactly, young blood. That way it teaches you. Half hood, it's all that struggle, man. The streets, the mistakes. Half holy? Now that's when you look at it and you learn, and you make better moves.
I see that now, man. You know what I mean? I'm just not trying to be the same person I was before Jamaica. I gotta be smarter with my money, my music, everything, man. I'm gonna be smarter about that.
And don't forget, Shoota, you got people around you who got your back. Me, Pete's, Coach. We all here to keep you accountable, man. That's part of the half holy side too.
Yeah, man. People watch what you do. They see the grind, they see the mistakes, they see the bounce back. Your story, man, it can inspire others, Shoota. You just gotta keep in there, bro.
I feel that, man. Sometimes I just doubt if people even care about what I've been through.
Listen, young blood, they care. That's why you gotta own it. You gotta stand on it, speak it. Not to brag, but to show the journey, the real journey. That's the half hood, half holy way.
Yeah, man. It ain't about showing off. It's about being real, reaching and teaching others through what I lived through, man.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. I mean, every choice you make from here on out, it counts, you. That's how you build respect, not just in the streets, but in your real life.
Yeah, man, exactly. Every choice you make from here on out, that's how you're gonna build respect, not just in the streets, but in life also, Shoota. In life also. Half hood shows where you come from. Half holy is where you're going. Balance both, and you can't lose, Shoota. You can't lose.
All right, man. I get it, man. I'm ready to take it more serious. My mind, my hustle, and everything, man. I'm gonna get it together. Right after I called Pluto, man, I gotta hit up this girl, man, because she gave me that whammy last night, boy. I'm trying to tell you, Coach Joe. Hey, Coach, man, let me tell you, boy, we're supposed to be big old buttons.
That's your problem. That's why you can't focus, right?
We had this Hennessy bottle, man. We had all that.
Hey, man.
That's
man,
why
we out of here, bro, man. Shoota, man. Golly, bro. I'm trying to tell you. All that we just had a good, serious talk.
Before we go
through.
Before we go, Pete.
What's up, bro?
Let me say something. Yeah, a matter of fact, just so these youngins can understand what I'm saying. I'ma say it in a rap freestyle. When all
Go
you
ahead,
do
Coach.
is focus on ass. In school, your dumb ass ain't gonna pass. When you focus on ass. Your dumb ass ain't gonna pass. Okay? So that applied it to your real life. You ain't gonna never have a damn wife. All you gonna have is thoughts. And on TV looking at AI bitches naked and robots. Like, y'all dumbass, y'all in for some shit. And an OG, like Coach, you can't fuck with. Get on my level. Half hood, half holy. See.
Man, Coach, I told you ain't had no bars. Oh man, Coach, man, the city's still moving, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, good after that studio session. What's up, man? Let's go catch this train real quick, though, Coach.
So every corner, every stop, lessons everywhere. Yeah, you just gotta notice them. Yo, candy, get your candy. Best prices on the train, yo. Snickers, Twix, lollipops, you know the deal.
This train is bound for
Shoota.
Station.
You see them boys? Yeah, they hustling. But there's a bigger picture. Knowledge, discipline, long-term vision. That's how you turn the hustle into legacy. Not just rappers and coins.
Yo, man, we ain't got time for the speeches. You want to buy some candy or what?
Call me old school. I'll take it. But listen, you keep grinding small like this, you might not ever see bigger doors open, young blood. You gotta plan and invest. Think bigger than the train car. Man, we ain't here for the philosophy. We sell candy, we make cash, that's it. Old school, don't pay for lollipops.
They just here, you know, candy rappers, not for the lesson, man. They just
I
want
know
that
shit,
cash.
But I drop seeds anyway. Maybe one day they'll catch it. You can't force wisdom. You just plant it where you can.
Yo, man, you just trying to preach. We just trying to sell. Ain't nobody got time for your lectures.
Shooter, that's life. You try to teach, some won't listen. But that's why we gotta keep moving, keep grinding, keep half hood, half holy alive.
Oh man, Coach, you know what, man? They just straight up ignoring you.
So listen, number one, some people only hear what they wanna hear. But that don't stop us from planting seeds, you feel me?
Yeah, bet, man. I feel you. No matter what, man. You know, just keep pushing. Hey, let me get two of them tweaks, bro. Let me get two of them tweaks.
Shooter, you feel that tension? Something's about to go down.
Oh man. Yeah, I do, man. Oh man, you know who that is? That's the doggone Water Boys.
Water boys, candy boys. How many boys is it?
Man, it's a lot of them, man. You know, they be out hustling, man. You know, the candy boys, they stay on the train pretty much, and then the water boys be up top at the exit, man, selling waters
they
off
got
the
the juice
exit.
boys, they got a honey bun boy. What other kind of boys they got?
Man, you know, they just be out here hustling, trying to get their money on, Coach, man.
That's
They be
crazy. All
hating,
these,
man.
we got all
Just be
these
trying.
boys. We got all these Lil Wayne, Lil Honey Bun, Candy Boy. He sound like he's fruity. Is he fruity? He Candy Boy.
Nah, fam. Water. It just rules the ride, man. That's all we sell, bro. We don't sell no sugar rappers. We ain't gay out here. Like them candy boys.
Shooter. See that? Now that's half hood energy right there. Tension, pride, territorial. Stay calm, young blood.
Man, I don't want no beef, man. I know guys from both of them sides, man. We cool, man. We cool.
I always told you gotta watch the company you keep. Now you got two gangsters out here and they both your friends.
Yeah, man, you know what I mean? I know all of them, you know what I mean? They be out here, boy. They be hustling, boy. They be getting... Hey, yo, Vermeek, man, we got out here selling that water, man. Y'all got some ice cold water. I got some cold ones, bro.
All I know is candy boys for life.
Nah, bro, it's water boys for life. We gonna make way more
Nigga,
bread
I'll
than
slap you
y'all.
with a Twix.
I wish you would slap me with a Twix. I'd throw a bottle of water on you. Ice cold frozen, too. Hit you right
Give me your
upside the
water,
head.
cause I've been eating this Snicker and my mouth dry, nigga.
Man, Coach, see all the saying, Coach, man, always, man. They got me in the
This
middle
is
of it, bro.
nice. I ain't never seen so many dumb young niggas in my life. You got Sugar Boy, Sugar Wafer Boy, Snicker Boy, a water boy, a candy boy, a honey bun boy. Y'all just so dumb out here. Why y'all can't just listen to an OG when he trying to drop these gems on y'all?
But one thing I ain't gonna be, old man, is a broke boy.
Might not be broke, but tell me what can you buy? You out here selling honey buns and Snicker bars. What can you buy at the end of the day? What's the last thing you bought, young blood?
Man, I'm about my fist to your face, old man.
Nah, man, come on, man. Come on, chill, man. Come on, chill, man.
Matter of fact,
Nah,
I got a better
chill,
question.
chill, man.
I got a better
Chill, man.
question.
Chill,
I got a better
man.
question. I bet you the police want to know this too, young blood. Since you got all these honey buns and Snicker bars, where did you get them from? Where did you get all these? You go, I know you ain't got no sales membership.
We got him from Costco.
Damn lie. That's all that's wrong with this generation. Y'all just lie. Y'all lie. You want to rap and want to be called little.
Yeah,
And y'all ain't got no
get
membership to nothing.
2 for $1. 2 for $1. Ice cold. 2 for $1.
You know,
I got you, bro. Hey, man, let
You
me
know
get
what?
one. 2 for $1. Oh, man,
Give
give me one of
me
these
a
waters,
give me
man.
a
I'm
water,
trying to
man.
hear
Y'all
what you
young
said.
blood's running my throat dry anyway. How much that is?
I'll give you 2 for $1, old man. Give me $1.
Give me two.
Hey, man, I don't know what's going on, but, man, I'm about to get off this train, yo,
Like,
coach.
man, let's get off.
Man,
Let me get
I'm
more.
gonna
Let me
holler
get
at
more
y'all
water.
later, man.
Young blood's running my throat dry.
Here you go, old man.
Stay in school.
Candy boys are so.
Water boys versus candy boys. Shoot, I ain't never heard nothing so ridiculous. So ridiculous. I'm going home. I don't know where you going, but I'm going home, young blood.
All right, coach, man, go home, man. You know what I mean? We had a good studio session. I think I'm gonna go call Pluto. Well, Winnie!